Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 358 Days Over 2. I didn't expect that to sound so weird. Like, I've been thinking about making videos for years now, and I mean, I've made all those update videos and stuff about making videos, and then didn't make videos. I didn't expect it to sound so weird, or to just, you know, in general, be so weird to get back into actually creating a Kingdom Hearts or just a video game video in general, but here we are. It is February 5th, 2019. Pretty sure the last video was either in, I don't know, 2015, 2014 even, something like that. A lot has changed, a lot has, I guess, happened since then. Not even just in my life, but I'm sure your lives as well, so not really sure who all is still out there. It could be too late. Maybe the ship has sailed on making these videos again, but I'm gonna make at least this video, and we'll see where it goes from there. But yeah, it's been such a long time. I don't really remember what I was doing in the last video. I mean, I remember, you know, the basics of the game, obviously, and like what the story's about and all that kind of stuff. And really the basics of the mechanics of the game, but I don't remember what I said about it exactly. I do remember specifically, if I go into my pause menu here, I do specifically remember saying, or kind of focusing on the Nimble Gear, I think it's called. Yeah, the Nimble Gear. But we're gonna go ahead, you know, it's a new year. I mean, it technically is a new year, but it's been 4 years since I last did a video, so we're gonna go kind of overhaul everything a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to the Moogle here. And we're gonna focus on magic. I'm not sure if I'll focus on magic for the whole series or what the deal with that is gonna be exactly, but I'm gonna go ahead and buy the Chrono Gear, or the Chrono Gear. I guess, you know, that's funny how old habits die hard, because I do remember being kind of self-conscious about my pronunciation back in the day, so kind of funny that that's still a thing, I guess. We're also going to buy the magic unit here, obviously, because that'll kind of go together nicely with a magic focused Keyblade. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and focus on magic in this, well, for the rest of, or for the foreseeable future, perhaps the rest of the series. We'll see how that goes, but magic is a little overpowered compared to how I remember it, so I'm going to go ahead and go into my panels, I guess, and overhaul pretty much everything you see here. I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up or cut it out or whatever I used to do. I don't know, I'll go back and look at my editing style, we'll figure it out. That's gonna be kind of weird actually before I do that. It's been such a long time, first of all, that I even edited a video, so I'm not really sure how that's gonna go. But my editing setup, well, I don't even have the same computer, first of all. I'm not probably even gonna be using the same editing software, so hopefully this goes okay. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and overhaul my panels here. I will see you guys in a moment. Alright, we're back. So, pretty much all I did was I swapped out my Keyblades, but most importantly, I would say I switched out, I think I had 2 cures on my triple cast, which I've kind of come to realize is not really that intelligent of a decision, because you don't, for how short these missions are, you're almost certainly not going to need 6 cures, and I think not only did I have both of these triple cast slots filled with cures, pretty sure I had like more cures than that even, so yeah, we're not going to need 7-8 cures per mission. So instead what we're gonna do is we're gonna focus on magic, and as I've come to find out, thunder is pretty overpowered as long as the enemy is not immune to thunder. It turns out that thunder is pretty overpowered and kills a lot of things really quickly, so I'm gonna try that out and we'll see how that goes. Other than that, pretty much everything is the same. I have all of these same abilities and stuff in there. And other than that, all of the empty slots I just filled with ethers, because those refill your magic, so we're gonna see how that goes. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do maybe 1 or 2 missions. I just want to kind of make a video and see how it goes, since it's been such a long time. There's a lot of workflow related stuff that I have to kind of refigure out in a way. It's been such a long time. I don't even know if I remember how to edit. All I've really been doing is, oh no, I'm confused. I forgot this guy could even do that. I'm pretty sure he'll probably die in one hit to a thunder, but I'm not really too convinced I can hit him. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say I'm gonna wait until my I'm gonna wait until my confusion wears off, because I don't think I can really aim at him properly. Yeah, it's gonna be really weird to edit and all that stuff again, and like I said, I'm not really sure what the reception of this is gonna be. Do you guys all hate me now since it's been 4 years since I uploaded a video? Honestly, I wouldn't blame you. I really wouldn't. Well, actually, okay. I would blame you if you did, because I had spent such a long time. But I wouldn't if the reason is because I made all those videos explaining where I've been, like how long it's gonna be until the next video. Oh, we're gonna make a bunch of videos this year, and then I didn't make any. Like, I do really feel bad about that, so I do apologize. Let me go ahead and quickly point out that if you kill the soldiers, they drop a lot of shield text, so if you need those for some reason, for synthesis or whatever. I'm not sure, I don't remember if you can redo missions actually, but regardless, you can grind those here, so. Also, one thing about 358 is I find it really hard to lock onto the thing that you're trying to lock onto. So I'm probably gonna kind of, for lack of a better term, suck at the combat for a little while since it's been such a long time. My ideal here is to be using thunders on the deserters, but for the time being, I'm just gonna go ahead and use some melee here, I guess. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and probably do a short video today. Just want to get my feet wet. We'll see how it goes. I did re-record all of the, wow, I just said, man. I was, back in the day when I did videos, I made it a point to not say stuff like that, but since it has been such a long time, I guess my public speaking ability has kind of faltered, and apparently my playing ability has faltered as well. I think that might actually be the first time I've died, possibly, in any Kingdom Hearts video I've ever made. I don't know, someone can fact check me on that, but things are a little different nowadays, I think. Like, back in the day, oh, I wanted to be the best, man. Like, not only did I want to have really good editing, I wanted to have really good gameplay and all that kind of stuff. But you know what? Honestly, that kind of is what burnt me out a little bit. I think, first of all, this game is a little bit repetitive. Also, see, this is what I mean. I'm not really sure why I'm targeting those enemies that are behind me, but I think that's one of the reasons why I kind of got burnt out a little bit, is I was a little too focused on things that were not having fun. That's pretty much what it comes down to. I wouldn't say that I wasn't having fun making videos exactly, but that's kind of what it comes down to. And I didn't want to force it because I knew the videos were going to be bad. And maybe one day I'll be able to hit one of these enemies, but I guess today is not that day. Oh, there we go. But yeah, I wasn't really having as much fun as I would have liked to be having, and you know, something that's primarily for fun. It was never my job or anything, so when it became not fun anymore, that was when I decided to kind of give it up a little bit. Although I will say one of the more primary reasons, I don't know if something can be more primary, but one of the primary reasons I stopped was I was in college at the time, and that was a little more pressing of an issue than making videos. Especially, like I said, since it was never my job or anything, it was a little difficult to justify many hours a week on videos and all that, so that's pretty much why I stopped uploading videos back in the day. But honestly, it just kind of got away from me, and that's why I continued to not upload videos. But that's pretty much this mission. I think I got all the treasure chests, if you look on the bottom screen, and I killed all of the deserters, so we're gonna go ahead and leave. I'm pretty sure I got the badges as well. It's kind of weird to finish a mission. It's really weird to finish a mission after... Finish a mission, that's really good. Anyway, it's really nice to finish a mission after, I don't know, 4 to 5 years. It's kind of weird, honestly. It really is. It's kind of weird, too, that, like, I think I might have mentioned this, but I haven't even played the games almost at all. Like, I replayed Kingdom Hearts 1 on stream, and then I replayed a little bit of Rechain of Memories, but other than that, I haven't really played the series all that much in 4 to 5 years, so I wouldn't say it's all, like, fresh to me exactly, but it's kind of fresh, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do mission 41 here, because I think after I complete, well actually, yeah, the first one, I think mission 39 was the one that would cause a story event. And although important, I'm gonna wait until the next episode to really get into the story stuff again. Like I said, this is gonna be kind of just a chill little episode just to get back into the swing of things. Also, I'm pretty sure these are gonna be enemies that die really quickly to Thunder. Literally one-shotting them with Thunder, that is actually insane. I'm not really sure why I was so hesitant to use magic back in the day. I don't even think it was that I was hesitant, I think it was just that I literally didn't even think of it as a possibility. Because in the other games, well, specifically Kingdom Hearts 1, and I would say 2, although I'm not super knowledgeable about it, I don't think magic was all that good. And also, I'm not really even sure why I'm killing these, and this isn't even part of the mission at all. Might as well go ahead and kill them though, because apparently this is a very good source of gear component A's, which I will not claim to remember what those are for other than synthesis, but I'm going to go ahead and grab a few of them. It does not appear that there are any more chests out here. Also, kind of what I was talking about before as far as like having fun and stuff, I feel like I planned out the videos a little too much back in the day. Like obviously I want them to be good and I want to know what I'm talking about and all that kind of stuff, but in the past I knew exactly everything that I was going to be doing in every single video. And kind of, I've gone back and looked at them a little bit, but they were kind of formulaic in a way, and I don't know that I like that too much. At least these days. I'd kind of like it to be a little more free-flowing, I guess, and a little more casual. That's really what it comes down to. I don't want to be, like, sweaty when I make videos, you know? So we're going to go ahead and grab these badges. I think they're pretty much in the same positions they always are. I don't know, they weren't very creative with their badge placement in this part of the game. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab these. Were there 3 badges? I kind of forgot how this works. Oh yeah, the Ordeal Blazons. I completely forgot about those, actually. Man, it is crazy the things that you forget when you don't play the game forever. Also, I'm not really sure if you can... There's one of these missions I do remember that you can't leave. Or, sorry, you can't re-enter once you complete the main part of it. I think that's mission 39 and not this one, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab these while I'm here just to see, or just so I'm, you know, safe or whatever. Also, it doesn't appear that he is that weak to thunder, but I'm gonna go ahead and use them anyway. Actually, that does a lot of damage, I gotta say. I'm gonna go ahead and unload all my thunders here. I don't imagine arrow works on him. We'll see if it does. It doesn't appear to have done anything. Arrow is one of those things in all of the games that I never really worried about all that much, which I definitely should have, because in the other games, not only is it good, I think it like lowers enemies' defenses and stuff like that, but it makes enemies kind of not move as much, which in the Kingdom Hearts series, it's very important because enemies move all the time, especially in like the later games in the series. I'm not really sure how I wasn't hitting them there, but in the later games in the series especially, enemies move a lot, and anything that you can do to make them not do that is probably to your benefit. Like, look at this. He is literally all the way across the screen here. And we're gonna kill him anyway, but it's gonna take a little bit longer. The dodges don't go nearly as far as they could either. If they went a little further, I could probably catch up to him. Maybe if I... Nah, there's no way that's gonna hit him. Look, see, okay, this is exactly what I'm talking about. How is this... Like, what is this? How long can it last? This is absolutely ridiculous. Oh my god, are you serious? I mean, I could block him, I guess, but like, I kind of expected him to just stop on his own. Maybe that was a bit much of me to expect, but I really expected him to just die on his, or not die, but just to stop moving on his own, but that clearly didn't happen. I could sit here, I think, and just grind gear component A's. Probably not gonna do that. I don't think that's really super necessary right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and leave. You know, I think I'm probably gonna end the episode here. I know that's kind of crazy, and wow, my voice just wavered a lot there. Just so happy to see you guys that my voice is cracking up. That's actually, okay, that sounded sarcastic. That is not sarcastic at all. Also, I'm not even gonna bother fighting this Zip Slasher. Like, I'm clearly too bad at the game to fight him anymore. Am I gonna be able to leave, though? Are you serious? Do I actually have to? Oh, I don't, never mind. Well, anyway, I'm clearly too bad at the series now to even bother trying to fight that Zip Slasher, so I'm not gonna fight him right now. Pretty sure if I ever needed to kill him, I could come back and do it later, so we'll leave it there. But anyway, yeah, it sounded kind of sarcastic when I said I was so happy to see you guys. That's true in 100% of the ways that exist. It is really nice to be back, and it feels like every time I say it, it sounds more sarcastic, but I do truly mean that. And although I am happy, I'm just gonna go ahead and end the episode here, because I would like to, like I kind of said before, get my editing chops back in action and stuff like that. Also, in the next episode, there's going to be a little bit of a story dump, so I'm going to kind of move that to the next episode. But guys, it is the end of the episode. I honestly don't even remember what episode this is. I want to say like 14, 15, maybe, something like that. I'm not really sure. I also don't want to promise that we're going to be on like a super tight schedule or anything. I think at the very least, I could promise one episode a week. I don't think that would be crazy at all. If I get back into it like super hardcore, I could promise more than that. But one of the kind of reasons I stepped down a little bit, and by step down a little bit, I mean entirely stopped doing YouTube before, is in some weird cosmic fashion, streaming kind of became my job. I hesitate to call it a job, I really do, especially for me. For other people, it's more of a job. For me, it was more of a hobby that I was getting paid for. I'm kind of learning other things to kind of get out of it nowadays, but for years there, it was my job, I would say, and it was really hard to, pretty much what it came down to is I would have to take days off of streaming to do YouTube videos, but we're getting back into the kind of space where I can do that, and it's not super terrible if I take a day off a week of streaming to make YouTube videos or something. So anyway, in classic me fashion, I'm rambling here at the end of a video, but I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I want to thank you guys a lot for watching. I will be back at the very least next week. If I don't, you guys are free to hurl literally any insult you can think of at me, within reason, of course. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will be back at the very least next week, but hopefully earlier than that.